welcome back to Peacefully Budgeting. So we have $10 to go into our Milestone Challenge. And today is Milestone Sunday. So very grateful, A, to be alive and be part of such a warming community. Very patient, by the way, may I add, because while the royal quarters have been under construction and whatnot, I have some amazing people that are helping me along the way to try and figure out this craziness. But let's go ahead and get started. I love my milestone. I think it's so cute. However, your girl did not proofread, and it's missing 8s, right? So there goes that. And that's okay, because we peacefully budget here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these 8s out of the way and then finish the rest, right? So we have 1 heart and 2 hearts that we've added to our milestone. So we started with 10. Today is June 7th, and we added $10, so your total is 10. There we go. And let's go ahead and add this. We do not owe any money. Thank you, Jesus. So we don't need to make this IOU. You could also check out this freebie, this one, and I also have a 25. Please, it did not also proofread that one, so whatever. But you're able to still save $20. Now, these are empty because we did finish our minis. We closed that loop. I needed to because I am going to be doing a collab. So I need to make room for that. I wanted to go over quite a few things that I was able to accomplish within the last couple of weeks. So over Milestone Sunday, I was able to close 17 challenges. And some of these challenges were able to get fully funded. So back to school, don't even got to worry about that anymore. And school just ended last week, so that's great. I was able to finish 1 bill in my 1 month ahead in bills. So now, phone's done. So we have 3 envelopes left. We have car insurance, light, and the mortgage. Now, with that being said, I am going to finish these, and I will be adding a different one. I'm not 100% sure what, and they're only going to be focused on those 3. Since I'm focusing on closing loops, that means all of the savings challenges that I have, I want to close them so I can go ahead and move on to my next chapter in my life, where I started putting operational visibility to my life. And I noticed a lot of the things that my system wasn't working for me. And sometimes when your level of thinking changes, your maturity changes, things don't always click anymore, because guess what? That old version is no longer operating, or could operate at the level that you're at now. So this new version needs to arise, and it's okay to mourn that old version of you, because this new one, those trials and the tribulations that you went through and you surpassed, got you to the point where you're at. So it is a lovely but yet scary limbo area in your life. So this is a new project that I'm working on. I love it. So I'm a huge tea party type of person. I mean, I romanticize everything in my life just because I have surpassed a lot of adversity and stuff. So the more happier, positive that I could make it, the better for me. Some of my friends, I'm like, dude, you're crazy, but it is what it is, and that's how it gets me by. Please, I can't wait. This is my new challenge, and I cannot wait to start using it. This is, so tea is always served in my Ko-Fi Courtyard, right? So this one is there. You'll see the invite, download it. I want to say thank you to Lulu Innovate, I believe it was, and Bookish Mamas. They downloaded it. So I hope you enjoy. Please leave a comment on if you used it or not. Or link the video so I can definitely help support your watch hours. Or any video that you want to. I am out of hypes though. Sorry. So this is something that's near, like just dear to me. But I did break these already because I manhandled them already. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. So I do want to start making room because, as you know, this was a girl just trying to survive. So I mean, the color scheme really makes no rhyme or reason, and with all my wallets as well, you can start seeing where this is really my style. I've always been a floral kind of gal. I'm gonna walk you through these. So this was the first one that I ever started, and usually houses just the random villagers type of challenges here. So this was a random. This was before I started like with the budgeting community and whatnot. I roll a dice. It funds other challenges. This one is going straight to coins now, so I can just get rid of them. This is a tracker that feeds my seasons challenge. So I was able to put $460, and that actually helped with a bill and fully funding back to fully funding back to school. So that was a great help. And it also, I believe, even helped with one of the oh no, that was a different one. So here is the 100 envelope challenge. I'm excited because we get to color this roll-in, and now we have fully funded the third roll to the bottom, and we still have $20 left over. So I am going to go ahead and clean that. This is how I kind of get my stuff together. Not all the time, but most of the time. So we still have two. So I'm going to do these right here. There we go. I was talking in my last video, like, what kind of tracker finish are you guys? I like the laminated just because I use a lot of Sharpies. Now, I love vellum. I love the aesthetic of vellums. It just, they stain. Please leave in a comment if you guys know a brand or any, like, what you guys use that doesn't stain it. Now, this line's going to be $70 each. And little by little. So what I end up doing is I put in $20, $10, and I work this. Once it gets filled, I go ahead and transfer them over here just like I did earlier. The money goes in here. This is the coins one. Last time it fed $20 to the other one. I also was able to put some back to school money, I believe it was. And so it fully funded. The next one is my fives, and this is a random. Once again, didn't proofread whatever. There's an extra, but that's okay. I'm going to get done with this. This is also going to be just funding straight other savings goals that I have and not sinking funds. Here is the roll and save. This is a non-negotiable. So eventually I will get these done and these will be emptied. And we're just going to keep on going until it stops. Now, these are also by priority. Weekly and roll save, that is for braces. So that's a priority. I can't miss that. This is for me. I need some me money. And then this one is for holidays. Now, I was doing a roll of dice a day, and that worked great. I was able to save quite a bit for this one. So this is what I saved in June, and I haven't done for birthdays, which I need to because that's going to be funded soon. I have $105 already set aside for 4th of July, right? So I just need to move this over. Now, I usually do these 5, but not this round. I think I'm just going to do maybe $2 for 4th of July because we already have $105. So I don't need crazy amounts of money for 4th of July, especially right now because there's a drought. Last year they didn't let us pop fireworks. I don't know if they're going to let us as well. Let me go ahead and... So this is my dice challenge, and it's just an A7. I usually use A7s for wallets, but this year, because I did get a different purse, I love me a good A6, and that's great. It really is. Now, I do miss a small wallet. So because these are still good, I'm actually just using them for mini challenges. And now, the next one will be birthdays. From there, it's Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's, St. Patty's, Jesus, Mother's Day, and 4th of July. As you remember, Mother's Day also helped me $106. That helped with my roommate's clothes for his growth spurt. So that really was like, wowzers. That is that binder. Okay. So we finished all our mini challenges, our spring challenge, birthdays, Mother's Day. Now we're up to 63 subscribers. I also consolidated this binder. So because it is June, now we're down to our June. You could pick up your freebie. Thank you, Budgeting with Elma, that she picked up her freebie. Let me know in the comments if you see this video what you think of it. She has been downloading quite a few. I can't wait till I start downloading freebies and whatnot. I just need to finish what is still serving me as an honor to the old version of myself that got me through so much. The girl did the best that she could, and she had her head on right, you know. Now we're moving on over to this one. This is a 12-month challenge, right? We're actually ahead on this one. This funds a big payment at the end of the year. That's about close to $1,200. And once this is complete, guess what? I'm done with it. So I might even start focusing on these, or this one, which is my 1 month ahead in bills, which is great. However, it would clear a binder. This one will eventually move over to a different one, and I want to keep this. I do think it looks really good against my like in my desk. This one, once I clear it out, this might just become like a cash bank. So sinking funds, but visual friction. Guys, remember I was struggling with it. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is creating an area where these binders that house important envelopes that I don't need to reach for on a regular basis like these, I will set them aside in a different area. Perfect example of my holiday fund. You know, I got $300 here, $150 here, maybe $60 here. I don't know if this is right, but I have a couple, you know, where it's just like rolling over from the month. So instead of me, it just funds it for the next one. I don't really use this. Maybe perhaps at the beginning of the month. Now, this one is different. This one I do use because it is for my 1 month ahead in bills. Maybe I don't use it that much. Might go into that other area. These two I do reach quite a bit. This is Cielito Lindo, which is for the royal quarters, right? This one is like the Kingdom Whispers. So those little random things you hear around the house and you're like, what's on? Okay, that's what this is for. The courtyard, self-explanatory. The yard, home and hearth, which I think I'm going to change that. And then the estate fees like HOA, that yearly end of the year payment. And then Bureau of the Seasoning Affairs and Morals. So that's like any seasons. We don't have a lot of decorations, and that's what we're going to beautify the royal quarters with. And I do reach this maybe once or twice a week. I think that zipper may scratch the desk. Ooh, kind of like that. That's nice. Okay, so far that is my setup. Okay, so another thing that we consolidated with the binders is that we were able to clear 2, but we added 1. So we added this one, but I think I had to. Okay, and then life be lifing. I ran out of ink, guys, so I need to get that. Ink usually runs about $80 with the printer that I have. Now I do have, I should have enough. I could be mistaken, but yeah, business has $130, and that it wouldn't have. But I bought a hole puncher and I ended up cash funding it. So I didn't put the money back from my business. So that's why it has still 130. I need to buy ink so I'm able to print out these collab ones. So I want to make sure that I get everything copacetic set up. I'm so excited. Well, thank you for joining me on my Milestone Sunday. And I hope you have a great week. Peace be with you.